We have 18 leases due to expire over the next 5 years, and we have a plan in place to replace those offices wherever possible. In some locations, we are finding it difficult to identify alternative offices. We're therefore looking at extending our leases with the landlords. In other cases, we perhaps have identified opportunities, but we're having to look at them very carefully in terms of whether we can make them fit. Our workplace strategy is very much geared towards technological advances, and we see that as fundamental to our business moving forward. It's not just about giving mobility, it's all about giving flexibility in the workspace so that our people can move around in different settings within the building, which enables them to work as flexibly as possible. Our criteria is the larger floor plates we can possibly get, with the cores to one side of the building, which gives us the flexibility to design our space as we see fit. We are engaging with developers and we are looking at opportunities to sign up for pre-lets. I think the challenge is moving forward is whether our requirement is enough to kickstart some of the developments and whether we would need to partner with other occupiers. I think in terms of PwC as a forward-looking organisation, to have the right real estate is important for attracting the right calibre of people. Certainly our engagement with our people suggests that the younger generations look to corporates for sustainability agendas, and certainly the only way we can really help to support the corporate aims is to be in new modern buildings. We're not necessarily rent sensitive. The building has to work for us first and foremost in terms of its floor plate and the design. The workspace of the future will be driven by our younger staff coming through. We take 1,000 graduates on each year, and the average age of the business is 29. And it's through engagement with the staff, particularly the younger generations, that is dictating to us how the offices will be looking. When we're defining our space requirements moving forward, we will look at the daily average. We will add 10% for growth of the business. We will add a further 10% for flexibility in hotelling. And it's assumed that our staff will be working remotely. So Norwich, for example, 100 people are based at that office. So in the good old days, you'd put 100 desks in there. But because we use the swipe card information, we know that there's 44 people going through there on a daily basis. So that's our starting point. Then we add 10% for growth and then the 10% for flexibility for the hotelling, so that they'll always get a desk perhaps where they want it within the building. It's all about creating vibrancy in the workplace. There's nothing worse than having a room or an office too big. So what we're trying to do is make it the optimum size that gives it that vibrancy.